on this little low-lying sort of side tributary inlety bit of the estuary, it's very difficult to see exactly where the wood stops and the sea begins, because the tide's different at different times of the lunar cycle, and you can see all these different tide marks here, and you can see it sometimes comes up to at least here, and a spring tide will be higher. So you've got this whole bit of area which is both sea and woods, and where it's very low lying, it's very difficult to see exactly where it is. But as you come round onto more of a headlandy bit like here, you can see more clearly. And you can see here you've got the seaweed bit, which if you match it up to the beach, the seaweed is quite a bit of beach, going quite far down and quite deep into the sea. So I would think that this bit with the ivy, that's going to be higher than the water usually gets, and that bit's going to be always where the tide gets to. So somewhere between this and this is like where the sea comes up to. And you see up here you've got like a woodland environment, and down here you've got a marine environment, and then here with the trees all hanging over, you've got like an overlap area. So this area is both woodland because it's like covered in canopy, and then it's also sea because you've got the sea as well. So it's like an overlapping environment here. And if we look up here, you can see all these oak trees just hanging over the edge of the cliff, defying gravity and balancing out to get as much light as they can, which always totally fascinates me here. And got a lot of holly as well. So it's kind of always like nice to see these like areas of nature where you've got different overlapping environments. And if you look around here, you can sort of see these great big steep woods up there, like hanging over a cliff there. And that's a very, very nice, difficult to get to environment. So you've got these little coastal woods coming all the way along the side of the estuary, where there's much less coastal erosion because there's less action in the waves. So everything's sort of slower and not so much force. It's kind of a place where nature can collect and grow in relative shelter, and you do get a lot of very interesting plant species in places like this, because you get a lot of different environments kind of really close together. Plus the estuary keeps the air cool in the summer, and it keeps it warmer in the winter. You've got a nice balanced out temperature where more things can grow.